along. Round every bend is another brand new song. Can't be derailed, it won't be held back. 'Cause that bluegrass train keeps rolling down the track. It started in Kentucky many years ago. Engineer of it all was a man named Bill Monroe. He built the engine and shoveled in the coal, laid down the track and away he did go. The bluegrass train is moving along. Round every bend is another brand new song. Can't be derailed, it won't be held back. 'Cause that bluegrass train keeps rolling down the track. Mr. Monroe was driving the train when along came a country boy from down Flint Hill way. Earl played that banjo like the world never seen. He put some drive in that bluegrass machine. The bluegrass train is moving along. Round every bend is another brand new song. Derailed, it won't be held back. 'Cause that bluegrass train keeps rolling down the track. Train is moving along. Round every bend is another brand new song. Can't be derailed, it won't be held back. 'Cause that bluegrass train keeps rolling down the track. Oh, that bluegrass train keeps rolling down the track. Thank you so much. Woo! What do you need?
You bring up the monitors just a little bit on us?
Tell him what you need, Dave.
Monitors, is that it?
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Is Sam, you here?
Check,
you see her,
1,
Sam?
2.
How about Kenneth and Goodwin? Are they here? Oh, boy. I've been so excited about this. About this next song, because we're camping down there a few weeks ago at Tumbling Waters, and my friends Sam and Teresa And Sam requested a song called Mountain Dew. And I can't play guitar very good, but I played it best I could. And I'm like, dang it, when we play Stecoah, we're going to play Mountain Dew for Sam and do it right with all the band and everything. And then I was talking to my friends Kenneth and Gooderin, and they went over to Germany, and they were telling us about their brother-in-law making some moonshine in Germany. And I was like, well, let's see. We're going to do the song for Sam. And I wrote a verse for Kenneth and Gooderin. How about that? So I can't wait. This song has 40 verses, but I promise you, we're only going to do 38 of them. But I'll give you a wink and a nod when I get ready to do Kenneth and Gooderin's verse. Anyway, called a good old Mountain Dew. My Uncle Mort, he's sawed off and he's short, and he stands about 5'2". But he thinks he's a giant if you give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and in that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. There's an old holler tree just around the road from me where you lay down $1 or $2. Go round the bend, then come back again, get you some good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and in that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. All right, Kenneth and Gooderin. Kenneth and Gooderin went to visit some kin in Germany for a week or two. It's all you ever saw when their brother-in-law had some good old German Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and in that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Came by and said that his wife had taken a case of the flu. Said that I ought just to sell him a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and in that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Mr. Roosevelt told him just how he felt when he heard that the dry law went through. If your liquor's too red, it'll swell up your head. Better stick to that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and in that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Woo, thank you. There you go, Sam. We camp down there at Tumbling Waters several times a year, and we always like to go. My wife and I like to go to Uncle Bill's flea market on Saturday mornings, and I always like reading the signs and stuff down there. You know, one said, "I shot my first turkey today, scared the beep out of everybody in the frozen food department." But I saw a T-shirt, and it said something like, "I'm as nice as sugar and spice. Mess with me once and I'll shoot you twice." And it was, it was geared towards a lady, carrying a packing. And on the back, I think it said single. I'm pretty sure it said single. Anyway, over here on my right is Mr. Dave Hyatt. We call him the Dolly Parton of the group because he's got big lungs, big old lungs. He and his daughter wrote a song together, and I talk a lot, and I asked Dave, I said, "Dave, you introduce the song if you want." He said, No, you go ahead. So his daughter, Heather, who just had a baby. David is a brand new grandpa. Woo! About a week ago, right?
1 week.
10 days or so, a week ago. But Dave's daughter, Heather, his oldest daughter, came to him one day and batted her little pearly eyes, and said, "Daddy, how do you write a song?" So it's a kind of an unusual song because it's an unusual bluegrass song because it's all about love. Nobody drinks or stabs anybody or even smokes a cigarette in this song.
It's
only
really
called
sad.
When It's Real.
Highway, love gets better each and every day. Rev it up, rev it up. We got both hands on the wheel. No speed limits on love when it's real. When it's love, when it's real. Of two lives so intertwined. You had your dreams, I had mine. But none of that mattered cause we followed our hearts. The sum of us together is more than all the parts. Moon and the stars above us, oh, how they shine. That's how I feel whenever you put your hand in mine, and we're driving down life's highway. Love gets better each and every day. Rev it up, rev it up. We got both hands on the wheel. No speed limits on love when it's real. When it's love, when it's real. Moon and the stars above us, oh, how they shine. That's how I feel whenever you put your hand in mine, and we're driving down life's highway. Love gets better each and every day. Rev it up, rev it up. We got both hands on the wheel. No speed limits on love when it's real. When it's love, when it's real.
Thank you so much. Woo! Over there on the fiddle, one of the finest musicians ever come out of Western North Carolina. Been playing been playing mandolin since he was 5 and switched over to fiddle when he was about 10, and Been at the backstage of the Grand Ole Opry with his dad and Bill Monroe, and that's Mr. Don Lewis over there on the fiddle. Singing, he's going to sing y'all a good old...
Thank you so much. Bless your hearts and all your other vital organs.
He's going to sing you one his brother wrote. How about that?
It's a love song.
Well, bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life. No more corn and maters now, took city wife. No more rope, or sweet pea, does she mean that much to me? Bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life. Come on, George, baby. Every day, oh, in a tilling, trying to keep the weeds away. She said the tractor had to go. Can I do it? I don't know. Bye bye, potato patch. Hello, city life. Bye bye, potato patch. Hello, city life. No more corn and maters now. Took city wife. No more rope or sweet pea. Does she mean that much to me? Bye bye, potato patch. Hello, city life. Come on, boy. With the beans, but all love together is the best you've ever seen. No more meal out in the stove, throw away those overalls. Bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life. Bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life. No more corn and maters now, took city wife. No more rope or sweet pea, does she mean that much to me? Bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life. No more corn and maters now, took city wife. No more rope or sweet pea, does she mean that much to me? Bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life. Well, bye-bye, potato patch, hello, city life.
Woo! All right, good old tater patch. Just real quick, I want to tell y'all, we do have CDs and stuff down here. We have a brand new CD. It's called They Passed It Down. And I have about 100 of them here tonight. So anyway, I'll tell you more about this later. We've already played a couple songs off this CD, and we're going to play another one now off that CD. And this is about a friend of ours named Phil Brown, who was a professional bird carver. And he passed away, unfortunately. He was the kind of guy that never went to the doctor. And he had cancer, and by the time he went to the doctor, it was far too late. But I just love the way he lived his life. Like, he lived in Swannanoa, North Carolina. Some people call it Swanna-Nowhere. But anyway, he lived up in a holler up there, and he had a nice little home and a shop across his driveway. And he disciplined himself, to get up every morning, eat breakfast, and go to his shop and carve birds. Listen to bluegrass music all day and carve birds. And I just thought it was a really cool way to live his life, And I just thought, well, that'd be a mountain man's dream, I guess, just to make you live in there at your house. And so we call the song Mountain Man's Dream. How about that? Corey's going to kick it off for you, right, Corey? Yeah. I'll tell you about a man by the name of Phil Brown. Left this world way before his time. Genuine mountain man who did things his own way, and I'm proud to say he was a friend of mine. Oh, he was blessed with a special life. children, grandbabies too, and a faithful, loving wife. A little scrappy dog at his feet and many good friends. Bill sure was loved right up till the end. But he never punched no time clock, answered to no boss man. Lived up in the holler, made his living with his hand. Just the way he wanted it, a simple life indeed, living that mountain man's dream. He made a decent living carving songbirds. His work is known far and wide. He'd sharpen up his carving tools and work hard all week with sturdy hands and steady eyes. And he loved bluegrass music, and on Saturday night he'd be the first one to the Swan and Noah jam. Nothing he loved better than taking his D18 to pick and sing with family and friends. But he never punched no time clock, answered to no boss man. Lived up in the holler, made his living with his hand. Just the way he wanted it, a simple life indeed, living that mountain man's dream. Ever wanted was everything he had, and he loved living life on time. Didn't want fame or fortune, didn't want the spotlight, and never had a dollar he didn't earn. And he never punched no time clock, answered to no boss man. Lived up in the holler, made his living with his hand. Just the way he wanted it, a simple life indeed, living that mountain man's dream. He was living that mountain man's dream. Thank you so much. We got to eat dinner back here with our friends, our new friends from Tom and Laurel, and I don't know where they went, but they're. I hope they didn't leave yet. There they are out there. And we were talking about Jerry Clower. Anyone remember Jerry Clower, the comedian? Woo!
This is a family show, Tom.
Oh, no. Jerry Clower was a
I'm just
family
kidding.
guy, man. I ain't going to do no Richard Pryor. I'm doing Jerry Clower. Anyway, and I'll condense this story down for y'all, but this is for Tom and Laura, and y'all can listen to, I guess. Okay. All right. Anyway, this man was talking to this other guy one time about coon hunting. And this man says, man, I tell you what, he said, I've got a mule that loves to coon hunt. And he said, what? And he said, yeah. He says, man, I got a mule. He'll go coon hunting in a heartbeat. He loves it. And he said, well, but the problem is, he said, where I want to go coon hunting is on a big island out in the middle of the river. And he says, well, I have trouble getting that mule into the boat. And the guy that was selling the mule said, oh, man, you won't have any trouble getting him in the boat. The trouble is when you get over, you'll have trouble getting him out of the boat. And he said, why is that? And he said, because he'd a whole lot rather fish than he would coon hunt. All right, we're in B now, right? Okay. All right, Dave's going to sing y'all a traditional one called Big Spike Hammer.
Can't you hear the whistle of my back hammer? Lord, it's busted my side. I've done all I can do to keep that. Still, she's not satisfied. Hey, hey, Delamay, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Delamay, I'll get even someday. I'm the best hammer swinger in this big section game. Big Bill Johnson is my name. And Lord, this hammer that I swing for $1.50 a day, it's all for my Delamay. Hey, hey, Delamay, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Delamay, I'll get even someday. Well, I've been lots of places, not much I could. Yes, indeed, a lot of things I'd like to see. But it's like hammer that I swing, or the woman that I love. Yeah, woman's gonna be the death of me. Hey, hey, Delamay, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Delamay, I'll get even someday. Big spike hammer, big spike hammer.
Come and listen, ye fellers, so young and so fun, and seek not your fortune way down in the mine. It'll form as a habit, seep in your soul till the stream of your blood flows as black as the coal. Where it's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, where the danger is double, pleasures are few, where the rain never falls, sun never shines. It's dark as the dungeon, way down in the mines. There's many a man I've known in my day who lived just to labor their whole lives away, like a fiend with his dope, a drunkard his wine. A man will have lust for the lure of the mind, where it's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, where the danger is double, pleasures are few, where the rain never falls, sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon, way down in the mine. And the ages shall roll, my body will blacken and turn into coal. Then I'll look from the door of my heavenly home and pity the miner digging my bones. It's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, where the danger is double, pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. Thank you. I'm going to do Old Man. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Over there on the banjo, never even imagined it one day I'd be able to get to play on stage with him. That's Mr. George Buckner. That ain't funny. George has been playing banjo for many years and started out when he was, little young tyke. And I'm serious, George. I'm real happy that we're playing music together. I never thought we'd get to do that, and I'm very honored to be on stage with him. He's one of the greatest banjo pickers in the area, and he'll let us tell you, but he won't tell you. He's a humble guy. So, George Buckner. Yeah. Woo! And over here, this little young fella over here, this little fella right here, he's one of the nicest young men I've ever met, and he's a great. I feel kind of self-conscious up here playing bass because he's a really, really good bass player. So. He's a little smart aleck, so what he is. But anyway, that's Corey Warren over here. Corey Warren. Give him a couple claps and give his little beard a couple claps, too. Yeah. He's growing him a little beard there. Y'all see that?
That's 25 years of hard work and dedication.
All right, a few years ago, when it was her step-grandparents, they lived down in Forest City, North Carolina. And every Easter, we'd go down there on Easter Sunday and have Easter dinner with them. And the grandmother would kind of get me off to the side, and she'd start telling me all these stories. And one time, her daughter, my wife's aunt, she came up and she said, "Mama, leave him alone. He don't want to hear all them stories." And I looked at her, and I didn't say anything. I was kind of like, "Well, speak for yourself there, honey, because I like these stories." And this is a story about her. I think he was her great-grandfather, or maybe her grandfather. His name was Emmanuel Morton Carpenter, and he was a real tough old guy down in Forest City. And he stood up against the whole regiment of Union soldiers as they came through Forest City, and they told everybody to stay back, and he stepped up on a rock wall and puffed out his chest, and they didn't do anything to him. But he was about 60 years old when he did that. He jumped up there, and anyway, he didn't like drinking, and he certainly didn't like his son-in-law beating his wife, drinking and beating his daughter. So anyway, his nickname was Old Man Moat, and we call the song Old Man Moat, and we're going to do it for you and let the story be in the song. for a better life. D.G. Harmon and Margaret, his wife, with all their belongings in an oxen cart. Through the summer sun, the driving wind and rain, to Arkansas to stake their claim. They settled in that new and distant land, but Harmon turned out to be a wicked man. He'd drink that moonshine whiskey, beat his poor wife down. North Carolina was too far away. She had no choice but to stay. Her daddy was called Old Man Moat. He received a letter that she wrote, telling him the torture she had to endure. So he left for Arkansas right away, on horseback with a trusted slave. Old Moat, he didn't care for alcohol, even less for his no-good son-in-law. Onward they traveled, and they reached Arkansas. Harmon disappeared without a trace. He's gone for good, was all Moat had to say. When they returned, nothing else was said, but everyone knew Harmon was dead. Many years after the old man passed away, the secret was told by the slave. Moat killed Harmon and left him in a cave. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to do the title track from this here CD. And I don't mean to talk all night, but I can't help it. I'm sorry. I talk too much. But anyway, I just want to tell you a little bit of history of this. We worked on this CD for like 3 years, and just because everybody works and it's hard to get everybody together, and we finally got it done. And we were playing at a place over in Asheville. And this little boy right here, I'm a teacher assistant over in Asheville, and that little boy was in my class in first grade. And he's a fiddle player, he and his brother both. And I got him up, we got him up on stage, and I said, we're going to play one song, sit back down there and wait on us. And he went, there's a drum riser back there. And he went and sat down, and this other parent from school was there taking pictures. And he sent me that picture, and the name of the record is They Passed It Down. So that's kind of, we didn't put that little boy there and say, you sit there, we're going to take your picture. This was a spontaneous little picture that happened. And he's got the cutest little expression on his little bitty face, and he's got his little soccer shorts on. And his name is Malcolm, but his nickname is Mac. And Mac Johnson, and he's a really good little boy. And anyway, we're going to do the title track from that record. And it's not a... Oh, and if you'll go to our website, BuncombeTurnpike.com, who's that mandolin player that we had in that video? I can't remember what. He plays that band. What's that? The band that's going to be here next week. What's her name?
Blossom Range.
No, I've known Darren for.
I think his name's Daryl.
Who? Darren?
No, just kidding.
No, no. His name is Cleo McGillicuddy. I believe it is.
Jack.
No, I've
Nicholson.
known Darren since he was 12 years old. He was actually, I don't think many people know this. He was a fiddle player back then. Back when he was, until he got to be about 16 or 17. Then he switched over to mandolin.
He did.
And well, you know all about that. The rest is history. But anyway, if you'll go, the second verse of this song is kind of based on Darren and his dad and Darren's son now. And I used to play music with Darren and his dad years ago. So Hayes Nicholson was his name. Anyway, so if you go to our website, BuncombeTurnpike.com, you can watch the video. George is in the video, Don's in the video, Dave's in it, and I'm in it. We're all.
I didn't get invited, which I still hadn't got
No,
over yet.
no.
Hey now.
I think you had a gig that day or something.
Look out now. Look out. Look
All
out.
right, here we go. One we call They Pass It Down. Our ancestors long ago played their fiddles and their banjo, sound they brought from across the sea, started a musical legacy. Next generation came along, they took up the mountain song. Babies were born and as they grew, they took up the music too. They passed it down to one another, mother and father, sister and brother, neighbor and kin, all gathered round. They gave the blessing and passed it down. Little boy sat on his daddy's knee, said, Daddy, won't you teach your song to me? Now the boy plays with a famous band, making music all over this land. And he has a son of his own, teaching that boy about timing and tone. Oh, how proud Granddaddy would be, he was only here to see. They pass it down to one another, mother and father, sister and brother, neighbor and kin, all gathered round. They gave the blessing and passed it down. There's a wise man that says all the time, gotta pass the music on down the line. To the younger folks that are coming along, keep our music going strong. And honor those who have come before, let the music play forevermore. If we played for years, what good have we done? We have not passed the music on. They pass it down to one another, mother and father, sister and brother, neighbor and kin, all gathered round. Gave the blessing and passed it down. Gave the blessing and passed it down. Gave the blessing and passed it down. Thank you so much. And I'll just tell you real quick, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna take a break. In that video, I remember Darren showed me a picture of himself when he was on stage, like he was 18 months old, sitting on stage with a little toy guitar, and his dad was playing bass in this country band, and his dad's looking down the line, and Darren's sitting there, and he's a little blonde-headed boy, and so Darren brought that picture to the video shoot, and I had him, because you can't hear him talking, but he points at the picture and says, "That's me, and that's my dad." So anyway, his dad passed the music down to him. Now we're going to finish this set out with a good old gospel tune, and we do have CDs and stuff down here if anybody's interested. We even got Buncombe Turnpike guitar pick earrings if anybody wants an earring. We'll sell you 2 of them if you want them, one for each ear. And you can put one in your nose. It don't matter, whatever. Anyway, Donnie's going to sing y'all a good old gospel tune, one called "Walking in Jerusalem."
What did he say?
Walking in Jerusalem just like John.
I meet you there at the judgment day.
Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. Walking in Jerusalem just like John.
All my friends I'm coming to.
Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John.
Come on, ready, Corey Warren.
Walking in Jerusalem just like John.
I meet you there at the first crossover.
Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John.
Did he say?
Walking in Jerusalem just like John.
I meet you there at the judgment day.
Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. Welcome, Turnpike. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Thank y'all. You can't get much from $1 and a paycheck just don't blast away it sure. Got them blue collars, ain't got no money blues. I can't get ahead, man, no matter what I do. I'm 3 steps from the poorhouse, got them blue collar blues. Where's that hole in my pocket where all my money went? They said better times are down the road. Well, I wonder just where they all went. Got them blue collar, ain't got no money blue. I can't get ahead, man, no matter what I do. I'm 3 steps from the poorhouse, got them blue collar blues. Say the rats are winning, I'm still in the race. Those folks that want my money, getting hard to face. I pray for inspiration and the Lord's amazing grace. Got them blue collar, ain't got no money blue. I can't get ahead, man, no matter what I do. I'm 3 steps from the poorhouse, got them blue collar blues. I'm 3 steps from the poorhouse, got them blue collar blues. Woo, thank you. Say you're sorry once again, dear, and you want me to take you back once more. You say you need a helping hand, dear, but that's what you told me once before. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. just moves in as you move on. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. On this heart of mine, walk softly on this heart of mine. Thank you so much. We're
gonna do my time.
all right over here again, Mr. Beardy Man himself, Corey Warren. He's gonna sing y'all one called what? Can you handle a 9-pound hammer, Corey?
No, it's a little too heavy.
Hey, Corey. It's a little too heavy. Hey, Corey, how about telling them about the mandolin?
Yeah, this mandolin that I'm playing tonight, I'm really honored to get to play it. It's really special. Don Lewis down there on the fiddle, his dad, Ralph Lewis, played with Bill Monroe back in the 70s, I think 74 to 77, and played guitar for Bill Monroe and was on the very first recording of Jerusalem Ridge and toured all over the world, Japan and England, Germany, everywhere. But anyhow, this is his mandolin. He's at home tonight, and he don't know I got it. So nobody tell him. But this is real special that I get to... Ralph is an icon, and actually, they sang that song, they passed it down. Ralph has passed down the music to... numerous musicians, and
Amen.
He actually hired me to do my first professional job with a professional band. Ralph Lewis and his sons hired me, and it's real special that I get to play this mandolin tonight. And it doesn't have a strap on it. We forgot the strap, but that's how Ralph always played it. He never played with a strap, so that kind of makes it even more special. Never has played with a strap.
And how old is that mandolin?
It's a 1919 Gibson mandolin. So 1917. I got to. I can't drop it.
No, don't drop that one.
Yeah. I got two babies, but I don't think they'll. I still don't think that they could pay for it if I sold them.
Sing it, Corey.
It's a little too heavy, baby, for my side, darling, for my side. Well, roll on, buddy, don't you roll slow. How can I roll and the wheels won't go? I'm going on a mountain just to see my baby. And ain't coming back. Lord, I ain't coming back. Well, roll on, buddy. Don't you roll slow. How can I roll and the wheels won't go? It's a long way to Harlem, long way to Stecoah, just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Well, roll on, buddy, don't roll slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Well, the 9-pound hammer killed John Henry. It ain't gonna kill me. It ain't gonna kill me. Well, roll on, buddy. Don't you roll slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Well, when I'm long gone, you can build my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Well, roll on, buddy, don't you roll slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Don't you roll slow. How can I roll in the wheel?
Corey Warren. Woo. All right. We're going to do Dave's song while we're still in A. We're going to do a new song off the CD that, actually, this is kind of crazy, but I think this is kind of what happens sometimes. And I heard a guy being interviewed on WNCW one time, a national touring act guy, and he said, yeah, we got a new CD out. And then he told the disc jockey, he said, now we're going to go, we've recorded these songs, now we got to go learn them. So here's one that we recorded and we played it a while, but we actually have never played it out live at an audience, and we thought, well, heck, we better do it. And it's a song Dave wrote, and the premise of the song is an older gentleman talking to a younger man and telling him about his life and how he wouldn't change a thing and he'd do everything again. So anyway, one we call "I'd Sure Do It Again."
Again, I sure do it again. I like the feel of the wind. I like the ups and downs, turnarounds. I sure do it again. You'll have your ups and downs, but when everything is said and done, and there's no more ticket lines, won't it be good to say I'd sure do it again? I sure do it again. I like the feel of the wind. I like the ups and downs, the turnaround. I'd sure do it again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. All right, we're gonna do a song off of one of the other CD, my solo CD from 2008. It's a railroad song written by my father-in-law who passed away last August, and he was one of my best friends in my whole world, whole life, and he was a great guy, a real funny guy. And for some reason, when he said the word Washington, he said Washington. He put an R in it, so now we do the song. It's a song about a train he rode when he was a little boy. It's one called Southern Crescent. So if you hear me say Washington, I'm doing that for my father-in-law, Tommy Thompson, in honor of him. So a little song called Southern Crescent.
Who wants to start it?
It's a train song. You say that?
I hope so, because it's called Southern Crescent.
Yeah, my daddy was a railroad man. My daddy was a railroad man on the southern line. We'd drive that Southern Crescent come every summertime. Big steam locomotive, shiny green and white, from Asheville to Washington, speeding through the night. Oh, no matter what they do, it'll never be the same as riding on that green and white Southern pasture train. Hear the drivers working, making the wheels go round. Hear that whistle blowing, oh, what a beautiful sound. Before they changed the ribbon rail, you could hear the clickety-clack of those steel wheels rolling down the railroad track. Ain't nothing like sleeping on a Pullman car, rocking and rolling, counting all the stars. Oh, no matter what they do, it'll never be the same as riding on that green and white Southern pasture train. Hear the drivers working, making the wheels go round. Hear that whistle blowing, oh, what a beautiful sound. Before they changed to the ribbon rail, you could hear the clickety-clack of the steel wheels rolling down the railroad track. Ain't nothing like sleeping on a Pullman car, rocking and rolling, counting all the stars. Oh, no matter what they do, it'll never be the same as riding on that green and white Southern pasture train. Hear the drivers working, making the wheels go round. Hear that whistle blowing, oh, what a beautiful sound.
One more. Get it on.
When I was 12, I rode to Florida by myself all the way. A porter named Roy Rogers was working on that day. From Asheville to Jacksonville and all the way back home, he took care of me as if I was his own. Oh, no matter what they do, it'll never be the same as riding on that green and white Southern pasture train. Hear the drivers working, making the wheels go round. Hear that whistle blowing, oh, what a beautiful sound. Oh, hear that whistle blowing, oh, what a beautiful sound. Woo! Thank you so much. Yeah, my daddy-in-law, he was a real funny guy, and he and I played softball together for many years, and he always, got me on the team, and even though I wasn't as good a player as he was and all that. But anyway, we were playing ball one time, and our team was at bat, and one of our guys hit a high pop foul ball, and the third baseman from the other team, he stepped over in foul territory, and if he catches it, the batter's out. And that guy's camped out under the ball. He's got his glove up. He's getting ready to catch it. Tommy hollers, "Look out for that dog!" And that guy looked up. He was looking up, and he looked down to see where the dog was, which there was no dog. And the ball went bang and hit the ground. And the guy got kind of mad, but everybody on both teams busted out laughing. It was hilarious. Anyhow, we're going to do another song off that CD. It's based on a true story. I don't know the guy's name, but it was from out in the Old West somewhere, 150, 200 years ago. And a guy was sentenced to hang in a little tiny town that didn't have a gallows. So, and he had to sit in jail there and listen to him build a gallows outside. So let's try her. You want to? Judge said, "Son, you've wasted your life." With the bang of his gavel, he sentenced me to die. Said, "We don't have a gallows, but in such time one will be built for you to pay for your pride. I sit here alone in this dark little cell, hearing those men outside driving those nails, my head in my hands. How long will it be before the hangman comes around calling for me? I wake up every morning when the hammers begin. Open my eyes and then close them again. Think of them working on a house or a barn or some other building that does no harm. I sit here alone in this dark little cell, hearing those men outside driving those nails, my head in my hand. How long will it be before the hangman comes around calling for me? Every pull of the saw and each hammer strike is one board closer to ending my life. Hammer's like a clock ticking away the hours and the minutes till my final day. I sit here alone in this dark little cell, hearing those men outside driving those nails, my head in my hand. How long will it be before the hangman comes around calling for me? Thank you so much. We're going to do this is a song off of my solo record. Oh, no, off a record, Ditch Digging Blues from 2009. It's based on the blizzard of '93. Anyone remember that? Woohoo! And we were, my boys were 7 and 9 at the time, and we didn't have power, and we were in one room with my wife, my 2 boys, and my mom. And it was all fun and happy for about 2 minutes, and then we all got, anyway, no, it was great, but I got to thinking of a more idealistic version of the story, and when it would have just been the 2 of us by the fire. But anyway, this is not the real story, but this is based on the blizzard of '93. It's one we call Snowbound. Wintertime in land of the sky, that old cold wind comes whipping around. What a surprise to wake up in the morning, see the snow has covered the ground. I turn to my lovely wife and say, we're not going anywhere today. The firewood's on the porch, the cupboard is full. For now all the roads are closed down, and we're snowbound, no one else around. Just she and I in the warm firelight. Let the snow fall, we don't care at all. We'll just stay at home and rekindle the fire. We'll put another log on the fire and turn that old radio on. Talk about times gone by and listen with those who hear our song. I smile at her and she'll smile back at me, 'cause there's no place that we'd rather be. The glow from the fireplace warms us to the soul. It's no warmer than the feeling that we share when we're snowbound, no one else around. Just she and I in the warm firelight. Let the snow fall, we don't care at all. We'll just stay at home and rekindle the fire. And we're snowbound, no one else around. Just she and I in warm firelight. Let the snow fall, we don't care at all. We'll just stay at home and rekindle the fire. Let the snow fall, we don't care at all. We'll just stay at home and rekindle the fire. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have we're missing somebody here tonight, Mr. Roy Clark, who passed away last year, and he was a full-time guy during the summer down at Tumdum Waters, and he was a real sweet, nice, little mild-mannered man, and loved music and loved the Stecoah Valley Center. And when we played up here, I guess 3 years ago, he came up to me and surprised me kind of. He said, "Can y'all play On the Run?" which is a murder ballad. And I was like, "Sure, Mr. Roy, we'll play anything for you." Just in honor of Mr. Roy, this is from off of our first CD back in 2002, and it's a little murder ballad. Everybody loves a good murder ballad every now and again. So, there's got to be no bluegrass set would be complete without a little killing in it. So
then we can do a gospel song and send them on to glory.
There you go. That's right. All right, here's one from Mr. Roy called On the Run. I ain't got no life, or I'm on the run, one step ahead of a lawman's gun. I had a love, she became my wife. She was untrue, so I took her life. Her lover there was the first to fall. I shot him twice, then I heard her call. I turned to her with intent to kill. A third shot rang out, everything got still. No, I'm on the road and don't make no friends. I'm on the road that ain't got no end. Got my freedom, but I ain't free. For the law and the devil are after me. Chestnut mare and a Colt 45 are my only companion, help me stay alive. When the bounty man came sneaking around, I beat him to the draw, then I rode out of town. I'm on the road, I don't make no friends. I'm on the road that ain't got no end. My freedom, but I ain't free. For the law and the devil are after me. Not an hour goes by that my heart don't break. My grief and shame I cannot shake. Every river I cross, I think of jumping in and bringing this misery to an end. For I'm on the road and don't make no friends. I'm on the road that ain't got no end. My freedom, but I ain't free. For the law and the devil are after me. Yes, I'm on the road and don't make no friends. I'm on the road that ain't got no end. Got my freedom, but I ain't free. For the law and the devil are after me. Yes, the law and the devil are after me. Woo. And I'll just tell you, Balsam Range, that's who's going to be here next week, right? Have y'all heard of them before? No, I'm just kidding. You know I'm kidding. They recorded that song on the Trains I Missed album, and it was out. It was a great album, and if you buy that next week, if you get that, just go ahead and fast forward to track number 9. It's On the Run. They recorded that song. And anyway, it's on there. We're going to do one more for you, and then we're going to get out of here because I know some of y'all want to go watch the fireworks, right? Maybe. So anyway, it is time for us to pack up and go, but we are going to do one more. Let's do that Eagle song. Okay. All right. Thank y'all very much. That's George Buckner over there on the banjo. Yeah. Corey, the bearded wonder, Warren. Don Lewis over there on the fiddle. Woo-hoo! David Ho-Ho Hyatt over here on the guitar.
And singing lead and playing bass and writing most of the songs we're singing here, my buddy, Tom Godleski.
Tom Godleski.
I love you too, Dave. Woo, thank y'all. There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the trees down the 7 bridges road. stars in the southern sky. And if ever you decide you should go, there is a taste of time sweet as honey down the 7 bridges road. Thank y'all. We're from the Turnpike. We appreciate you. Thank you, Stecoah, Valley Center, Beth, everybody. Appreciate you. Well, y'all didn't go. We like that. All right then. Well,
Bass Violin Concerto.
That's more than what they paid for.
that's all right. Yeah, we don't want to hurt their ears too bad.
George Buckner.
Thank y'all.
Happy 4th.
Y'all want to sing along with one? Let's do one more. Let's do Will the Circle Be Unbroken in A. We're going to do one, Will the Circle Be Unbroken in A. And I failed to mention Colleen from Laguna Hills, California is here tonight, all the way from California. She heard we were going to be... No, she's actually visiting family. I didn't meet her, but Brooke, George's wife, met her, and so that's pretty cool. Somebody all the way from California to be here tonight.
How about a hand for our good buddy Jared back there on the sound?
Jeremy back
there on the sound. And Isaiah, the MC. And how about giving all these folks that work so hard here at Stecoah to make such a great place for you to come, and this is the best place to come and play music. We love it here. That food was awful good. And
you know what? I was looking. There ain't but one Stecoah Valley Center in the whole world, in the whole millions and millions of people in the world. This is a special place. So we really appreciate being here and getting to play here. This is sometimes we get hired to go, and every once in a while we get paid to go play a wedding. And I had a lady tell me one time on the phone. She called me. Yeah, we want you to come play this wedding, and it's a good paying gig and everything and all. But she said, you're going to be background music. Ain't nobody going to be listening to you. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. So that's why we appreciate Stecoah so much. Anyway. I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told him, Undertaker, please drive slow. For that body, you're a holy, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you. Appreciate you.